You developed the LRA test over 35 years ago. Will you talk to us about how important that test is, how particularly useful it can be in this current day and age?
Yes, the LRA test was the first ex vivo cell culture. It was the first time that we could get the body to talk to us under laboratory controlled conditions with very precise reproducible results. And that then allowed us to measure both B cell, these are the kinds of white cells that react to antibodies, and T cells. These are the kind of white cells that are probably more important that don't react to antibodies. So this is a new generation of functional ex vivo tests that measure B and T cell function, just as it happens in the body. And there are many uniquenesses to it, including we purify our own antigens because we're biochemists. And we have a novel microtiter plate that allows us to combine enzyme amplification on the surface of the cell with cell culture for the first time in history. And then do that with less than 3% variance on thousands of consecutive blind splits. So it is a evidence-based and has been put to the test in multiple community successful outcome studies. It is an advanced ex vivo test. It's the next generation that consumers and professionals need if they want to tame and restore tolerance in the immune defense and repair system, which almost all of us do. So if you have an autoimmune disease or if you have an inflammatory repair deficient condition, those are the many, many needs or the many, many cries for LRA by ELISA Act tests.
And by using this test, we receive a list, or sometimes not a list, maybe it's only a few, the items are person specific, but we receive items in our report that show what our system was reactive to when we reduce the exposure, when we eliminate these items or substitute these items. We're able to really give our immune system a more robust response to then the items out in our world, in our environment that we're coming exposed to. Is that correct?
No, that's exactly right. So out of the hundreds of foods and preservatives and medications and environmental substances that we can test for, even people with autoimmune conditions, with repair deficit inflammatory conditions, it's rare for them to have more than a dozen or a dozen and a half reactors. So we get very specific about what and then how to substitute it so that you don't get hidden exposures to the things that your immune system gets riled up about, and then what specific personal supplementations and lifestyle changes will evoke human healing responses. And that's what the LRA plan is about. So not only do we have a breakthrough in technology, we have a breakthrough in what to do with the information to restore tolerance, neurohormonal balance, digestive competence, and detoxification ability so that you can thrive in the 21st century.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dr. Jaffe. We appreciate you being here with us today.